YouTube, this is Carter. Just going to show y'all my somewhat top 10 baits. I'm going to start out at number 1.
Highlight.
Probably the Berkley Power Bait Tequila Sunrise Worms.
Can't get much better than that.
That's the best worm in my mind from Berkley. At number 2, we got the Lake Fork Tackle Hyper Freak. They're very good. You rig them up. I use a 1/0 round bend usually. Gamakatsu Bleeding Red Hook. Then we got number 3, we have the Yamasenko. I don't know the color.
Yuri Yamamoto.
Yeah, but I don't know the color, but that's the best color.
Kill fish.
Especially my
Bull bass.
And going at number 4, we have a Castic Shad.
Catches huge.
I caught a 6 or 7, maybe an 7 or 8 pounder, 8-pound bass on this. And a whole lot of stripers and hybrids. That's what it's mainly for. Then we got the Rage Tail Toad Frog with amazing action. They have the most action out of all my frogs.
And
plus they smell like coffee. Yeah, I bought some Chartreuse Bullfrog Laminate, which is like my crappy yums y'all saw in the other video. Just in that color, just that color and this Rage Tail's in that color. Then coming in at 4, we got this Super Fluke. Okay, I made up my own rig. Okay, I just put a worm hook in there like usual.
Rig.
Yeah, it's the bait fish. The color Super Fluke. It looks like a Cisco, which is good for Canada. It looks like a minnow. But then I put a treble hook on it. My smartness right there. It's called the Carter rig because I made it, you know. And then we got the jerk bait. It's like it floats, then it dives down. Floats, dives. One of my main baits. Looks like a Cisco or a minnow. Canada, they're Cisco's, and that's what the smallmouth eats, so I'll be using that a whole lot. Then we got the Rattle Trap.
That's a good color. Chartreuse
and my favorite hard bait is probably
Rattle Trap.
One of them is a Rattle Trap. That's that's that. And then we got Strike King Kevin Van Dam Slim Jig.
That's the best. It's
yeah,
got
and
a
I put
trailer.
like a Zoom trailer. It's from Zoom. It's just this thing. Zoom.
And then we have a rattler on it too.
Yeah, there's a rattler on it. And then my
grub.
Of course, you gotta love them.
Yeah.
They're great for smallmouth, largemouth, crappie.
And he's got some that he uses.
Hundreds.
He's got like trailers, or he uses them as
trailers.
yeah, and they have a double.
Yeah, and they're brown. But I caught a 3.5-pound crappie on it. They're definitely my favorite.
Caught an 8 out of your pond.
Yeah, I caught an 8-pound bass out of my pond too.
And he's caught it 3 times.
Our first video we did.
Yeah, Kevin
Van Dam Swimmer Bait was out of that pond across the street from my house, which is slow as crap. One day, Riley's first day to ever go fishing with me. Later on, Travis came, but he missed all the action. I was using Mr. Twister. I just discovered the pond. Everything I had caught so far, Mr. Twister. So I thought, yeah, I'm just gonna keep using it. And I catch a real small one. Show Riley. He's like, cool. And then 2 days later, or 2 minutes, or maybe 2 casts later,
yeah,
I took a giant 5-pound monster.
5'8".
5'8", I think.
No, it was 5'6" at first.
It must be 6 or 7, but because he supposedly caught a 5, which in this fish in the picture is bigger. But then me and my friend Patrick were crappie fishing out of there, or minnow fishing for can't remember what, probably bass. But like something, I hook one and it breaks the line just right behind the cork. And 2 days later, I see that cork come right back up, and I throw it out there, and I try to snag him. It's way off, and he went for it. So I caught him then. He was 6 pounds 10 ounces.
I thought he was 6'8".
6'8" or 6 to 10, something like that is the even number. And then just the other day, out here, with my friend Hunter, he caught a 7-pound bass out of this country club. This house is on the country club. He caught a 7-pounder out of it, and and they called me, and then I decided, maybe he catch a big fish, I can go out there and catch one. Went across the street and flipped a Mr. Twister jig right there. I already caught him on it once before, okay? And he hit it again, and he's 8 pounds 1 ounce. That's just my pretty much 3rd biggest bass I ever caught. First one was a 13.14 pound bass, and then a 10-pound 4 ounce.
Yeah, you told me.
Yeah, I think I told you that. And then a 8-pound 1 ouncer. So then last lure, Kevin Van Dam spinnerbait. I'm gonna get chartreuse white and chartreuse sexy shad.
And a trick with these is this thing right here. You can squeeze that and it sticks there. And then whenever the buzzbait's going across the water,
Makes a lot more
it
noise.
makes after a while it rubs up against it and it makes another like a weirder noise.
Yeah, and okay, well, I think Kevin Van Dam buzzbaits are just the best. They're rated 4.8 on Bass Pro. And then Kevin Van Dam spinnerbaits are also my favorite spinners. But chartreuse white and chartreuse sexy shad are recommended for bass, and spotted bass is what I use to fish for that. And well, that's just my top 10 baits out of my tackle box. I'm pretty sure if y'all disagree, just tell me what you think is if you watch my tackle box video. Comment, rate, subscribe, just please don't hate.
And that's what we kill them all.
Yeah, that's
Kill 'em
usually
all.
what we do.
Yep. We'll get back to you guys with more videos.